Hello and welcome to glennzb TV for Friday, the show that puts glennzb into your virtual headset. I'm bringing New Zealand to the world and the world to New Zealand. And wow, this James Comey thing. Oh man, big, appearing before the Senate committee. So big. Yes, that's right, four screens. Sky News, CNN, Al Jazeera, Fox News. He was everywhere. In fact, let's pan back a bit. There we go. That's BBC World there as well. He was everywhere. James Comey not really saying anything to be. I mean, he said all I could tell you, but it's secret. So we'll just come back here, and I'll tell you. So I'm not quite sure what you do about that, but whew, when it's when you're on 5 screens at once. I mean, I don't know if he was. Were any of them a Samsung Gear 360-degree situation? I don't think so. So it wasn't as important as glennzb TV, but it was up there. Another really important news. And I know people watching from around the world will be really interested in this. A controversial Christchurch Flying Fox has been given a second lease on life. Now, if you recall, this is the Flying Fox in the Preston subdivision in Marshland that was taken down last year weirdly because of the noise. The Coastal Burwood Community Board has since decided to reinstall a new, wait for it, $15,000 cable on a trial period to see if that passes the noise requirements. Yep, that's actually something that's happened. I know. I mean, I read it, I printed it, I've read it to you. Still find it hard to believe. Anyway. Hey, speaking of international news broadcasters, Al Jazeera came under a large-scale cyber attack overnight. It was an attack on all its systems, websites, and social media platforms. Possibly something to do with Qatar and the standoff with the Arab states. Don't know. But anyway, here's what I suggest you do is change your password. And maybe put a few more exclamation points and asterisks in there. Have you definitely got numbers and letters? And some capitals and some lowercase? Just go and double check. Is some of it in Arabic? Have you got some Arabic characters in there? Is it backwards as well as forwards? Complicated business working for Al Jazeera. I never really thought it through. Finally, this is an unusual one. A Delta Airlines passenger was bitten by an emotional support dog while the plane was sitting at Atlanta Airport. Bit him in the face. So, not quite. It was a therapy dog. Not quite sure what kind of therapy that is. The biting you in the face therapy. Was the purpose of was it somebody who was like really afraid of flying, and so the dog thought, I know what'll take your mind off being afraid of flying, me biting you in the face. I mean, that's effective as therapy goes. My small hole in the story in that the therapy dog didn't actually bite the owner of the therapy dog, but the person sitting next to them. But anyway. And I thought sitting next to kids on planes was bad. I am glennzb. Thank you so much for having me in your virtual headset. See you back here again on Monday.